Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. Well, it's February, and it's cold outside, and I'm not getting outdoors today. I mean, the fish may be biting, but somebody else is going to have to catch them today. But that doesn't mean that there's not something outdoor related, fishing related, that I'm going to do today. And I'm getting ready to tell you what it is. Today, I'm going to show you how to take care of your reels and keep them running right. So, we're going to clean this baby up. Let's go! Alright, so guys, today we're talking baitcaster maintenance. Alright, so in other videos, I've done some maintenance and upkeep, whether it was with my RV or my kayaks or whatever. But if you take care of your gear, it's going to take care of you. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't have a whole lot of extra money to spend on buying new reels, okay? So today, I'm going to show you how I maintain my reels, okay? There's not much work to it. I'm just going to kick back and I'm going to have a good old time today. May not be outdoors, but hey, I'm messing with fish and stuff, and it don't get no better than that. So, hey, let's check this out. Now, in today's video, okay, the baitcaster that I'm going to be working on is the old Bass Pro Shops Pro Qualifier, okay? Now, primarily, these are the baitcasters that I have, okay, in my collection. But most baitcasters are very similar. So even with this video, if you don't have a Bass Pro Shop Pro Qualifier, a lot of these places where I show you where to clean and where to oil, and where to grease, they're going to be the same on pretty much all baitcasters. But there's plenty of videos out there, if you want to try to find one specific to your baitcaster. But today, we're going to be working on this one. So today, basically, all we're going to need, okay, is a couple tools, okay, a rag to clean with, okay. I bought this maintenance kit, okay, this cleanse oil. I watched a couple videos and seen some people recommended this. I am not sponsored by Cleanse Oil, okay. They don't pay me anything, but I have found this product to be pretty good with maintaining my reels, so I'm going to keep using it. Alright, so basically what I got here is an overall cleaner, okay. I got some oil, and I got some grease, okay. I've got me some Q-tips to help clean those hard to get spots. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot I got something else. And I got my coffee. Hey, when you do this, it doesn't have to be a job. I mean, you can just sit back, relax, maybe put on a fishing show, maybe tune on to some Outdoor Navigator videos and, clean things up and get them right, I'm just going to make a day out of it. It's going to be a good time. So, hey, come along with me and I'll show you what we're doing. All right, guys, so let's get to cleaning on this baitcaster here. So, in preparation, the only thing that I really did was, okay, I got a piece of tape and I put here on this line, okay, just to make sure, on this spool. So just to make sure that line doesn't unravel when I start pulling the spool out working on it. So that's pretty much it. So basically, to start out with, I would say, go ahead and go around the outside of the reel and try to wipe off some of the grime. That way, when you start taking things apart, you don't have dirt getting inside any of the inner workings or anything. So, we'll go ahead and we'll start here on the outside. So, basically what you want to do is just go around the body of the reel, okay? And just making sure that you get any dirt or moss or who knows what you might have, bug guts or pieces of Cheetos or, could be anything. But, you're just wanting to go all the way around it and just make sure, you get any of that grime off. Now, you're going to have some hard to reach areas, okay, that aren't going to be as easy to get to. So, for those spots there, that's pretty much what this what these Q-tips are going to be for. So, these areas like underneath Okay, underneath here, and, you know, in this area, you know, you got your line guard here. Okay, you want to clean around the line guard and that little guide rod in there. Okay, now you can see you got your worm gear. If y'all can see that, there's your worm gear in there. You know, I'm already getting some grime. So we'll get a fresh one here, and we'll just kind of, we want to watch out we don't do this Q-tip too much, because we don't want little pieces of it coming off. But kind of, you know, go ahead and turn it a little bit so you can get that worm gear, all sides of it. All right. Okay, we're gonna get back here on both sides of this guide. Okay, we're gonna get that, plus get all that dirty oil and grease from the last time we messed with this. All right, so I mean, you can see we're getting some stuff. All right, now I can see that, like, even like right in this area, yeah, got some gunk in there. Let's go ahead and get that there. All right, and some of this other stuff we'll get when we start taking things apart. I mean, but you can see, I mean, you collect some grime, that's for sure. Get this back side of this guard here. Okay, all right, so we're gonna call that good. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do, okay, is I'm gonna take off this side piece. Okay, now on this particular reel, okay, I got this little release pin, okay, right here. All right, I'm gonna pull that back, and at the same time I'm going to twist this side piece. Okay, and you can see I twisted it up there. All right, so I'm just going to pull it off, and I'm going to put it off here to the side, and I'm going to put these things back just the way that I take them off. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and take this spool out. Okay, I'm going to set it over there. All right, now I'm going to start doing some of what I did a minute ago on the inside. Okay, now one thing I can do now, I can take some of this lubricant and cleaner. Okay, and I'm just going to spray a little bit around. Okay, then I'm going to come back, I'm going to wipe it off. Man, this stuff stinks. All right, get in here, get that off there, get in all these little crevices. That's where you want to get, that's where that dirt likes to hide. All right. All right, let me get my rag here, get in here a little bit, kind of wipe that off. All right, get down in here. All right, so feel like I've got that wiped off pretty good. Okay, now I'm gonna get my oil out, and I got a couple spots that I like to hit. Now, the first part that I want to hit, okay, I want to put a drop of oil down inside here, okay, where this spool goes in and engages. Okay, so I'm gonna put a drop of oil down there. All right, now the next place that I'm going to hit, all right, so this little locking pin right here I showed you a minute ago, I'm gonna put a little drop on it. Okay, and I'm gonna work this back and forth a couple times, get that oil down in there. Okay, now this worm gear on the back side of it, I'm gonna put a little drop of oil. I'll put a little drop of oil right there. Okay, all right, now over here where I've got my where I got my thumb switch, okay, you can see it. I'm just gonna put a little oil on that piece, and I'm also gonna put one back here on this back side. Hope you can see it. Put a little oil there. All right. Okay, and that's gonna be pretty much it for that part. All right, so with the spool, I took it off. Okay, I just want to make sure, hey, I don't have any dirt or anything on that shaft there. Okay, I want to check back here on this side, make sure I don't have anything. All right, so now I'm going to put a drop of oil on this bearing. Okay, if y'all see that, put a drop of oil on that bearing. Okay, and then on this other side, put a little oil on that shaft there, around that little gear head. And hey, take a little oil and I'll put on that. Just kind of get that thing oiled up there. All right, so that's it for that. Now for this side piece here. Okay, these brakes, I like to touch a little drop on each one of them. All right, just like so. All right, now we got another bearing right there. I want to go ahead and put a little drop on that. Okay, and one other thing I like to do, I noticed it was a little tough when I opened this thing up. So I'm going to put some oil right there, and I'm going to kind of run it around the ring here. All right, hopefully that'll help that. All right, so once we got that done, all right, everything's looking good. I don't see any dirt or anything in there. Wait a minute, I see a little excess. That's why. Let's wipe some of this excess oil up here. All right, so everything is looking good. Look at my Q-tip. Everything looks good and clean. All right, so we're gonna take this spool, put it back in. Okay, just like we had before. All right, I'm gonna pull this little pin back out. All right, I'm gonna set this that same angle. Go ahead and turn this back. All right, release that pin. All right, we got that. All right, so now we'll move around here to the front of the rod. So first thing we're gonna look at is, you see here this line guard, okay? We're gonna look at this little guide rod here, okay? And just make sure we got it cleaned off good, okay, which we do. I don't really see much coming off here. You know, you can even turn it so you can get to that area there that you can't reach. All right, so once we got that cleaned off, what I want to do is I want to put a drop of oil on that. Okay. All right, and we're going to go ahead and take this handle and turn it here, okay, to get that oil worked in. All right, so the next thing we're going to work on is the worm gears, okay, down there. All right, now what I'm going to use on it, okay, I'm going to use some grease. Okay, I'm not going to put the oil on this. I'm going to put just a little bit of grease, and I want to put them in this groove, in these little grooves, okay? You don't have to put a whole lot, okay? I'm just going to put a little bit in there. All right, then I'm just going to take my finger a little bit and kind of work it in there. All right, now I'm going to rotate that handle a little bit, get over here to the other side. All right, and I'm going to hit these grooves. All right, a little bit right there, a little bit right there. So anyway, once we got that, we're just going to take and turn our handle here, okay? Work that in there. Nice and smooth. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, everything is, man, it's already turning better. All right, so let's get over here to the business side. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take off this screw right here for this little keeper piece right here. All right, we're going to take it off. We're going to set it here. All right, we're going to take our fingernail, get under there and take that little keeper piece off. So next thing we want to do is take this nut off here. Okay, we're going to unscrew that. All right, we'll take that off. We'll try to keep everything in order over here. That way we don't forget. All right, we'll go ahead and take our handle off here. All right, and on the back of this, there's a little washer on the back, so you'll make sure you don't lose that. Okay, now this star drag, we'll go ahead and get it off there. There we go. Got that off there. All right, now there's 3 washers here. Okay, got this star washer. Okay, we'll take it off. Got this next one here. There's actually 2 of them. So, got that one. Then we got that one. All right, so we got all that off. All right, we can go ahead and take this tension knob off. All right, so we got everything off. Okay, so now all we want to do is just get our, we can even get some more of this little spray here. Okay, we'll throw some spray to it. All right, and we'll go ahead and wipe all that off. Okay, get all this cleaned up good. Get looking good. All right, get us a Q-tip. We still got a couple that are clean. All right, get down in this little, get down that little groove right there. There's any dirt around there. All right, get around that. All right, down in here, around our bearing. All right, looks like everything's looking pretty good. Now, while we go ahead and got this off, we'll look inside this star washer, and looks like everything in there is looking pretty good. Okay, so we will get our oil here. All right, so we'll get our oil back out here. All right, and we'll just put a little drop in there. All right. All right, everything looks good in there. All right, let's pick this back up. All right, so what I want to do, all right, I want to put a drop here on that bearing, okay? Then I'm going to put a drop right there on the head of that shaft. All right, and then over here, okay, I want to put a drop right there, put a drop right there, and we'll even put some on that. So we'll take my finger here, spread that on there real good. All right, looks like everything's good to go. So we're just going to put everything back on. Okay, we'll take this tension knob here. Just want to make sure that it goes on with, you know, it should go on easy. Okay, we'll make sure you don't cross thread anything. All right, so we'll screw that down on there. We won't go too awful tight. Okay, now just in reverse order. Okay, so we'll go over here and get these put back on. 1, 2. Get our star washer here, put it back on. All right, good to go. Now we're going to put this on. So we want to make sure it's going on right, so we don't want to strip anything. We don't want to force anything. Take that down. Okay, we're not going to take it all the way down super tight. We'll take it right there. Alrighty, so next is this handle. All right, get your handle there. Make sure that washer's on the back. Okay, we'll go ahead and put it on. Okay. Now we're going to put this nut back on once again. Make sure it's going on there good and even. Which it's not. There it goes. All right. Good to go. Let's tighten that up just a little bit. Alrighty. All right, now get this little keeper piece and put on there. All right, and it should line up there. Should line up there with that hole. All right, we're gonna get it. If it doesn't, okay, you can take, like you can see, it's just a little bit off. We can take it there and just, oops, went the wrong way. All right, we can move that there till everything's good and straight. All right, where's our screw at? Put our screw in there. Screw it back down. Get that tightened down. Oh man, I mean that's smooth as butter. Man, that's nice. All right, we just got one more thing. All right, and last but not least, okay, we're gonna get this little knob here. Make sure we got it cleaned up underneath there and there's no dirt or grime or anything. So we got it spinning good so when we reel in them big hogs. All right, so I'm just gonna take a little flathead screwdriver here. Alright, I'm going to pop that little cap off there. Then inside there you see there's just a little Phillips head screw. Alright, we're going to take that off. I think it's a little bit tight, which is good because I can tell you what, I put these on before and I didn't get the screws tight and I lost this piece. Alright, so now we got this shaft here and we got this little bushing, and it's actually got two little washers on it. So we'll make sure we don't lose those. Alright, so we'll take our rag, wipe this shaft here off, make sure it doesn't have any gunk or anything on it. Alright, I'm going to put a little drop of oil on there. I'll take my finger and kind of make sure everything's oiled up good. Alright, we're going to put this back on there like so. Okay. Put this back on top of it. Like that. Alright, like I told you, this screw here, you want to make sure that you get it screwed in there good and tight, because if you don't, that thing's going to come off, because I've had it come off before. Matter of fact, this is not the original handle. I had to order a new one because I lost that piece. Alright, so we're going to put that in there. We're going to tighten that up good. Alright. Pop this little cover piece back on. Alright, and now what we'll do is we'll do the other one the same way, and then we'll be done. And I mean, man, we're going to be in business. This thing, man, it's smooth. I'm ready to reel in some big fish with this thing. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, so that's it for maintaining your baitcaster. Hope you enjoyed the video. Main thing is, you know, if you take care of your gear, it's going to take care of you. And if you can save some money and not have to buy new gear, that gives you money to buy more gear. Awesome. So, man, you can't beat that. So, guys, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd encourage you to subscribe. Welcome to all the new people, and I'll leave you with some advice. Life is better when you navigate outdoors, so navigate outdoors, and I'll see you in the next episode.